Yeah, I want to get one of these, dude.
Yeah.
To replace my plastic one. That's fucking dope, man.
Yeah, that's even an, I think 8% overdrive as well. These are my Turner pulley set. This is an underdrive pulley set complete with alternator, power steering, and water pump. So this is designed to give you like 5 horsepower, something like that on the crank.
Less stress on the motor.
Yeah, and underdrive your water pump, power steering, and alternator. It's just one of those quick little things that a lot of people do. But one of the main reasons that I wanted to do it was because I actually wanted to replace my water pump pulley with an aluminum one. And instead of going the water pump pulley underdrive kit, I got the ECS overdrive kit. So what I'm hoping will happen, ideally in my brain, this is how it's working, is I don't use this pulley. I go ahead and I use the ECS overdrive water pump pulley to get a little bit more oomph out of my stock cooling system to help me handle the turbo heat that I'm going to be putting into it, combined with the lower power steering and the lower stress alternator pulley. And I'm hoping that maybe I'll net a couple horsepower, but if I don't lose any horsepower and I gain cooling, I'll be happy. Ooh, that was great. Just tap them together. So that's my logic, that's where I'm at. Moving on. This is another exciting piece of tech that I have going on.
Ooh.
Yeah, Ian's a little jealous over there actually. This is a S50 Euro or S54 oil filter housing. Notice there are 2 ports that are not on a standard S52 housing. Will you hand me that actually? So we can compare.
And contrast.
Compare and contrast. Standard S52 housing, M52, that kind, oh. No, this is actually S52 only because it's all in it. But S52 housing, Euro. S54/Euro. You see the extra ports on the top there? Those are for the oil filter that came standard on S54s, but not S52s. Unfortunately, E36 M3 guys got screwed there. But this bolts on, same bolt pattern, same everything. And then you just buy a simple adapter. I bought mine from eBay, directly from China. This bolts in, translates it to AN. So I think this cost me about 215 bucks to my door. Not bad at all. This cost me another 10, 15. It's a good little upgrade because if you're going to do an oil cooler system, you kind of have 2 options, and that's, you can get those caps that go in and then they come out and then they go to an oil cooler and you have to get a thermostat, or you can just buy this, which has the thermostat already internal in it. And these are still available new from BMW if you really want to go that extra mile and splurge. I think they're like 400 bucks. Cool.
Which is still cheaper than an aftermarket setup. It still could be cheaper. Unless you
I think
go
it is, dude. I think you're right there.
AutoZone and fucking get a radiator and all that other bullshit.
Ah! Okay. Again from FCP, this is all of my belt tensioning system. I didn't have any of that on the motor because that motor was previously supercharged. So the guy I bought it from took off all the belt tensioning system because it was all with the kit. It wasn't stock. So I had to replace this, but I mean, it's a good thing to do on this motor anyway, replace all the belts. CS overdrive pulley. That's about as far as we can do. We're gonna have to come back another day, finish it up. New garage life. How you like it, Ian?
Fantastic.
Hell yeah. S52 here. I've got some knackered welds on some ugly piece of shit.
Blown through ass welds.
Hey, hey. Spur of the moment welds. Don't look at them. Got to put a new Jesus bolt in here. So I welded on this arm to give us something to fight against when we're putting it in. This is a new bolt from S52. These are one-time use, and they have to be torqued to 300 foot-pounds. So here is our contraption for putting 300 foot-pounds on this Jesus bolt. We have a 52-inch bar that is not quite level, but we're assuming that it'll get to horizontal, and if it passes it, we can move it back up and try it again. And then we have a 70-inch, 70 pound, sorry, tire. And this tire is going to go on the end of the bar and be our counterweight. And then I'm going to sit here and hold this end. Let's see if it works. Go ahead.
Perfect. Yeah. No. Release it.
Something happened there. It started slipping. Yeah. Honestly, that's good enough for me. Let's put this oil pan on, man. Oil pan over there all clean. Oil pan gasket. Also FC Peyruis. We're gonna put a dab of RCD on all the joining spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got all the old bolts. Got the torque wrench set to 7 foot-pounds. Still a lot of work. Motor's looking pretty damn good. All dressed up with nowhere to go. All accessories on the front, belts on, tuner pulleys from ECS and water pump pulleys, all that good stuff. Motor mounts, motor arms, and pretty much all that's left is I have to finish building that harness.
The wiring harness.
Yeah. I have to repin that harness, and then what else? Do electrical wiring, put the valve cover on, put the manifold on, mount the turbo. Just stuff that kind of has to wait until the harness is done. So that'll be it for this one. Next one will probably be me pinning that harness. Stay tuned. Later, guys.